Hello, I'm Dave, and on this video I'm going to be drawing Genie from Aladdin. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now and click that bell for notifications. And also, if you haven't done so yet, visit my Etsy shop and check out my social media. Those links are in the description below. So I started this drawing out with a very light sketch, just some ovals and circles, just to kind of gauge where the body's gonna be, where the genie's head's gonna be, his chin. So you can see some of that light sketch just under my hand there. That's gonna be like his left arm, and just under that his right arm. Very light, so you have to look like closely to see that. So once I got that, I started building the drawing off of that, and now you see with the darker pencil, once I see where his chin's gonna be, his mouth, his beard, his eyes and all that, that's where you start seeing the darker pencil lines. But you can see really light there, the arms, and he's holding like a little like flower thing that shoots out confetti. So now I'm drawing the hands that are on that. But yeah, you can see I used some shapes there to get the general idea of where his body's gonna be. So now I'm sketching it darker, making those lines more defined, and so I know where everything is before I color it. So just finishing up on the bottom here. And again, very lightly done, zoomed out right there, and I just did those lines on the bottom. The bottom part's gonna be a little faint. It's not gonna be so defined, so I'm not gonna do an outline on that bottom part. But I did color it in. And now I colored in the part just above that with red, and now I'm using my more of my paint markers for the other colors. So some like a yellow that had kind of a brownish tint to it, and then some yellow, so I can get a little variation there, some where it's shiny versus where it's a little darker, so different tones. Now I'm using some bright red and then a little bit of pink to get the lighter tones on that. Same for green, it's a lime green and then a regular green, so I get two different tones on that as well. So now I'm adding in some of the confetti with the same colors that I'm using basically for that are inside that confetti bouquet. So red, now some green, and a couple of different shades of green. Again, I'm gonna use add some purple and orange. Now some blue for the body. I'm using a dark blue, medium blue, and like a baby blue. So I'm using 3 different blues to get that the details on the body. So this is the medium blue that you see I'm using now. I'm just coloring that space in there, most of it. I was having a little bit of difficulty with this medium blue on here. Now I'm using the light blue, but I was having some difficulty with the medium blue and the light blue because they were drying up a little bit. So I had to kind of keep pressing down the paint marker to get some ink out of there. So once I did that, now I'm outlining it. You can see when you put that outline, it does make it pop out more. And you could definitely make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be doing I'm gonna eventually do a painting of this of the Genie, so you can see a lot more detail and a lot more blending in. It's a lot easier to blend with paint brushes as opposed to these paint markers. But I wanted to do a drawing, especially if you were interested in doing one, and this helps. So yeah, just finishing up the hair. And here he is, Genie. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and click that bell for notifications.